I'm going to approach a topic that not a lot of people are going to want to approach because there's two sides to the coin. Why do I have feedback? I don't know why. I don't know why. But let's bring Deb back on for the discussion. Maine should not even be considered a legitimate state because no, I mean it's not representative of America. It's not. I mean they don't. I mean, you would think that a bunch of rich white people would at least have black people serving them. They skipped right over black Americans. All right, I'm going to tell you what's going on in Maine right now. The streets are perfect. The signs are perfect. The infrastructure is perfect because they are not spending one dime for public subsidies for like the rest of the country. Black Americans that they have on EBT cards. They spend zero. There's no black people anywhere. That state is, 98% white.
95.
95% white.
Right.
The remaining balance of them are, like the black people that we saw there were Jamaican, okay? And where they get the Jamaicans? Well, of course, the snowbirds go down there to Jamaica, and they bring their Jamaicans back with them to serve. That place overall should not be allowed. I mean, could you imagine if President Trump just set up his own state with only white people? What would they do to him?
Oh man, they'd have him for dinner. But it is interesting.
And these are liberals. These are leftists.
The only people we encountered that spoke a different language than English was some French, some people from Canada. French, right?
Yeah, French Canadians, right?
Yeah, I got to tell you, I felt really uncomfortable in that environment, knowing the hypocrisy that surrounded me, right? I mean, it is beautiful. Everything is picture perfect. And I mean, the minute you cross the border from Massachusetts, actually New York into Massachusetts, you could tell it's very white. And the reason we're talking about this is because of the hypocrisy of it. These folks all get together and they tell the rest of the United States how we're going to live and what taxes we're going to be paying and what communist rule we're going to be under while they live in a completely different environment than the rest of us do, right? And including Black Americans in this country. If I were a Black American in this country, I'd be very upset about that.
The left right now, just hearing them, even my own family members, okay? By the way, my sister, I will never disparage. I will never disparage her. She is isolated on a side of the spectrum that, I mean, it's terrible. She's very, very, very high up in public health. You can't get any higher than my sister in public health. Do you agree? Brilliant.
And she really
brilliant,
is
well-educated,
and a caring
well-intended,
person.
very, very caring person. But everything that she knows and does is absent, the other side, which is, I mean, there's the truth. Actually, you know what? I don't care whether it's the truth or not. You cannot make a well-informed decision with only half of the information. Is that fair enough to say? So she's isolated from anything, that I had a discussion with her about. Now, that applies to, let's do the trickle down. So she's high up in public health, and then let's take the entire base of white people in Maine who are...
Not just Maine.
No, I'm saying
All
in
of the
Maine,
coastal states up there
all the
are
coastal
mostly
states.
white.
They are. And you can hear them when they speak CNN.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can hear them regurgitating, all the terrible lies and stuff about. I literally heard my family members regurgitating the drinking bleach thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been pre-programmed. It's so sad. It's so
Mm-hmm.
sad. There's no turning it around. I didn't even
Yeah.
argue it. You can't argue it.
No.
Um,
There was absolutely
C-
no reason to argue.
CNN. I'll tell you what. As soon as we take power back, Trump needs to send a friggin' Abrams tank through the front door of CNN and shut it down. All right, fantastic. That's what that was all about?
Mm-hmm.
Really? We are? In the game of hand grenades, sure, we're cool.
You spooned me against my will.
See? Right? Sean says everything's going to be okay. Sure. Yeah, in the game of hand grenades. That period of time where the pin is pulled and the explosion comes. We're going to be okay. Right in that window right there. So anyways, these people, okay, are cheering on, having a discussion and cheering it on. The Guardian publishes. This is the Guardian publishes. I don't care what kind of rag they are.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Wright calling for the arrest of Elon Musk. For what?
He is.
For what? For what? What has he done?
Because he has an open platform where everyone's allowed to speak. And even liberals, they have their own niche over there where everybody speaks their mind. They say stuff about Republicans and Trump supporters that is just absolutely disgusting. Some of the stuff that they come up with and all their theories and all their, they have just as much to say as we do, right? But, because we now have a platform where we are not censored, then Elon Musk needs to be put in jail. And remember, this is about Brazil, right?
Oh, yeah.
So Brazil has banned X. What's his name? Who's their dictator there? I forget his name.
Lula.
No, it's the other one, the judge, who is the real dictator.
Yeah.
Elon Musk says.
I don't know what their judge's name is, but
so,
Lula is the president.
So they ask Elon Musk to censor, Brazil asked Elon Musk to censor the people who were coming on and who were on X, and they are speaking out against the government there. And Elon Musk told them to pound sand. He said, I won't do that, right? I'm not going to do that. They have a right to speak on this platform just like everybody else. So now they've banned, and that's just a short of it, right? So now they've banned X in Brazil. Elon Musk put out a public service announcement about it, right? And they're going after him. They're telling the United States they need to jail him. They need to shut Twitter down. And so what is that? My background there. So what's happening, Pete, is now the United States, of course, Kamala Harris, Walz, Biden, you name it, all the liberals are calling for X to be shut down, right? And Elon Musk, they want him, this Reich guy, wants him to be thrown in jail because he has allowed Brazil to have free speech. And it's not just Brazil, it's other people too, right? That he has allowed. So he did a public service announcement and he told them how to get around it. He said, you can always go on the internet using a VPN and go to the website itself. It works just as good as your phone. And so people started doing that. And that's why they're calling for the arrest of Elon Musk, because he told him how to get around it, right? And Elon Musk is threatening, at some point, I think somebody said Elon Musk is considering giving everybody Starlink to get around it too, because people who get caught are going to be arrested and fined almost $9,000 a day for every day they go against this new law in Brazil and go on X. So it's crazy. It's that's what they're doing, and we can expect that to happen in the United States too. Kamala Harris has said many times that Twitter should be shut down, should be regulated by the government and be punished. All social media should be punished if they let people come on their platforms and speak against the government that they're living under. So there we go, right? I mean, that's what's happening here. And this Reich guy is all about it. And I don't know if you've seen pictures of this guy, but he was an advisor to Bill Clinton. And the guy is like 3 foot tall. Seriously.
Robert Reich. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just this little bitty.
He's a really good friend of Robert Kagan.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those pinnackers, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that that this regime that's trying to suggest the arrest of President Trump, suggest the arrest of Elon Musk?
Mm-hmm.
You see, these guys have an opportunity to take the power back on behalf of we the people, a shift in power, right?
Right.
And I think it's an obstruction of justice because they know they're going to be arrested. But can you imagine that this regime, you know what Dick Cheney did as a Halliburton CEO?
What?
He sat there and made billions, tens of billions of dollars, trillions, I think, through Halliburton on no bid contracts to repair the areas that were bombed by George Bush.
Once upon a time, in the bustling world of scientific discovery, a seemingly ordinary molecule has emerged as the hero of the century: hypochlorous acid. Curativa Bay, a Florida-based wellness company that offers a groundbreaking solution in skincare and disinfection with our hero technology, hypochlorous acid. Since we began in 2016, we've been the first and only company to stabilize hypochlorous acid, revolutionizing the industry with this incredible innovation. Hypochlorous acid is nothing short of miraculous, providing the best solution for skin breakouts and accelerating the healing of burns and wounds. Our EPA-registered CuraClean disinfectants harness this power, delivering unmatched efficacy. Imagine something 80 times more effective than bleach, yet completely non-toxic and safe for you and your loved ones. At Curativa Bay, our commitment to your wellness goes beyond just our amazing products. We pride ourselves on offering 5-star customer service, reflecting our dedication to ensuring every customer's complete satisfaction. We've grown into a global provider, delivering our innovative solutions to over 10 countries, including Australia, Scotland, Italy, and New Zealand. Our skincare line is crafted with meticulous care, using only all-natural ingredients sourced from the USA. Our hypochlorous formulations combine pure Dead Sea salt and purified water, ensuring a 2-year shelf life for our skincare products and a 5-year shelf life for our disinfectants. Our EPA-registered disinfectants are effective against viruses from the common cold and SARS-CoV-2 to HPV, MRSA, and C. diff. This unwavering commitment to quality and integrity has earned us a 100% 5-star rating across all of our offerings. Our customers consistently praise the effectiveness and safety of our products, and we back this with a 100% satisfaction guarantee or a full, immediate refund, no questions asked. Join the thousands of satisfied customers who trust Curativa Bay for their wellness needs. Go Go to curativabay.com and don't forget to use promo code PETE for 10% off and free shipping for orders over $50. That's curativabay.com. Use promo code PETE at checkout. Place your order now with confidence in our 5-star customer service rating and our 100% satisfaction guarantee.